Good morning. Good morning. Good morning and good morning. Today is Friday. Friday. Friday, March 7th, 2026. Friday, March 7th, 2026. And it is now time for the positive message for today. But before I begin that, let me just begin with my verbal verification as to I am the one and only Atavia Gold Star. The one and only Atavia Gold Star. Now for my verbal public trademark copyright. Everything, everything that I am saying in this YouTube live stream. Book me Atavia Gold Star. Book me Atavia Gold Star YouTube channel are all of my ideas and creations. All of my ideas and creations coming from my mind, my thoughts, my lived experiences, and my opinions. And now it is time for the title and the topic for the positive message for today. The title or the topic for the positive message for today will be the do's, the positively and beautiful do's and don'ts for, the rest of 2026. I'm going to say for ongoing. 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 The positive and beautiful do's and don'ts for 2026 and ongoing. Yeah, I'm laughing because today is Friday. What a beautiful, positive, and beautiful day to laugh. After we've worked so hard, it's time to laugh. We need to laugh every day. But let's just, today, Friday, let's enjoy our Friday. Let's enjoy our weekend. For most of us, we have the weekend off. And, we just need to, just enjoy ourselves and have a good time. So, I'm going to go to the positive message over music. That is going to just fit so well with this positive message for today. Like I was saying, today's Friday. We need to kick it more, chill out, enjoy some of the amenities that's put, here for us to enjoy. It's the weekend. We're so busy all week. We're working. For me, coming to my YouTube house. The YouTube house is one of my houses. I have so many of them. Coming to the YouTube house and then being in the world of reality. The world of reality. I want to thank you all so much for coming over to join me this morning, today, on Friday, March 7th, 2026, for the positive message for today. Well, the positive message for today is the positively and beautiful do's and don'ts for 2026 and ongoing. Thank you all. If you're coming by, Nancy. I'm going to say hi, Nancy. Thank you so much for coming over to join me, Nancy. Have a positively and beautiful Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. And then King, the first beginning of your name. Have a positively and beautiful Friday to you. Thank you so much for coming over to join me. I see your emojis. Are they sleepy emojis? Thank you so much for your emojis. I want to say thank you so much for your emojis in the chat. And thank you so much for coming over to join me, King and Nancy has been in the chat. Have a positively and beautiful Friday to you. I'm gonna say you all go do some dancing. Even if you just gotta dance in your own space, you gotta mm, 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 mm. Dance in your space, just move, and then you're exercising at the same time. Make sure you move your waist like that. Make sure your waist moving, and you just dancing like and you can hear the music up here. Your favorite music, or you can just get a beat yourself, be like mm, 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 mm. And if you can't, just picture yourself dancing. But when you go to the bathroom, you might have a bathroom at your workspace. You just go in the mirror, make sure ain't nobody around. If you don't want nobody to see you, they're like, can't wait till I get off of work, boy. I'm gonna be like, mm, 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 mm. Do some laughing when you're talking to people. Just be like, oh my goodness. Yes, because laughter is good for the heart. You don't believe me? Ask your physician. Ask your physician. Do some smiling and complimenting others. Because, when you look at yourself, you're complimenting yourself. You're like, I look good. I know I look good. I look beautiful. I feel good. I'm healthy. Do all of that. All of that. And if you want to sing and hit that note, go right on ahead. Post it. Post it. Post it too. So I want to thank you all for coming over, to join me for my positive and beautiful. I'm going to say my positive and beautiful. The positive message. Kirby, thank you so much, Kirby, for coming over to join me today. This is your early motivation and encouragement to get your day started. Today is Friday, so beautiful, positive and beautiful. We've went through the whole week, and we deserve to have some fun on Friday. So, Kirby, thank you so much for coming over to join me. If you're still here, have a positively beautiful Friday. And so, LAN, where is my magnifying glass? Let me see. LANON. GALLO. Thank you so much for coming over to join me today. And the thumbs up. Have a positively and beautiful Friday to you. And so, I want to thank you all for coming by, to stop by and visit me. My doors are open. I'm about to turn on the music so it could go all through the YouTube streets, I'm about to turn this music on. My shades are up. My blinds are up. My curtains are, they're back like that. My windows are open. And so I want this music to go all through the YouTube streets to my YouTube neighbors. And so let me think. I already know what I'm about to put on. Today's Friday, so I already know. What I'm about to put on. And I'm about to break this positive mess. I'm going to break it down. I'm about to break it down. Right now, I'm going to go to the positive message over me. So, build up all this positive energy and positive vibes that's coming from my space to your space. And so, first of all, what platform am I on? Okay, I'm going to go to another one so I can just bring it up very quickly. Let me see. Hopefully it's still there. And I do not see. Okay, let me go here. Let me go right over here, over there. And that album is not here. So I'm going to have to search myself. Okay, let me see. And it is still not. Okay, so let me go back over to the other platform. And again, if you all are still here, I thank you all so much for your patience. I thank you all so much for your patience. For your patience is highly appreciated. in. So let me see. That is not it. That is not it. Here it is. Okay, so let me turn on the music because the music will light up a room every time. We partying tonight, dancing under disco lights. We partying, we partying. We partying tonight, dancing on the dance floor tonight. Now why is it saying that? I don't know why it's saying connection is not successful. We partying, we partying. We partying tonight. So I don't know why they're saying that. Let me see something. Here's my speakers again. I don't know what's going on with them. Start tonight. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with my speakers. This to hold up what I'm doing. So I'm gonna say, so the do's and don'ts. The do's and don'ts. Let me see who else has joined in with me. LANON. I believe I said hi to you. So I'm going to say hi again and thank you for your thumbs up to LANONALCB. Okay. Latoya Jackson. One thing I want to say, and it's just going to be a brief positive message. By the way, shout out to Latoya Jackson. Why can't we be brands of our own? I'm a Tavia Gold Star. I am my own brand. My own brand. My own brand. I'm going to say, anytime someone come over and they say a celebrity, man, especially someone such as the legend in me, the Latoya Jacksons from the Jacksons brand of the Jacksons. Shout out to Latoya Jacksons. But we need to, believe more in ourselves and other people when they say who they are. I'm a Tavia Gold Star. A Tavia Gold Star. My own brand. But thank you so much for coming over to join me. Join me. ALCB. ALCB. Have a positively and beautiful Thursday to you. When I'm getting ready, I'm not thinking, oh, I'm getting up. I look like someone else. I'm thinking, I know who I am. I'm a Tavia Gold Star. Putting on glasses don't make you look like someone. It's what's up in here and what comes outside of you. And especially if you are, uplifting and inspiring others and encouraging others, which is positively beautiful, positive strength coming from you to others, to strengthen others. And so, but again, I'm going to thank you all so much for coming over to join me. And again, I do not know why. Why my speaker is not working. I don't know why. Once again, and so I'm going to start with some of the do's and don'ts. So, the do's and don'ts. The do's and don'ts. The positive and beautiful do's and don'ts for 2026 and ongoing. Let me just start with one of them. First of all, just keeping our health together. Let's do that. You know, Let's do that. Let's make sure our health is together. It's okay to be beautiful on the outside, beautiful dancing around, and but just making sure that we are healthy while we're doing so. Make sure we're healthy. So I'm gonna go over to one of the don'ts. Don't mistreat yourself. Don't mistreat yourself. I really want my positive message over music to be on. Them Giselle. Okay. Merkel. Merkel is saying, them thanks Giselle as well. Thank you so much, Merkel, for coming over to join me today. Have a positively and beautiful, a positively and beautiful Friday to you. Merkel say, all them things is there. You know what? I'm gonna say these things are, a part of me. Everything that is attached to me is a part of me and who I am. But thank you so much, MERKEL, for your positive and beautiful question in the chat. Again, thank you all so much for coming over to visit me. So I'm going to try this speaker one more time because I do want to hear, my positive message over music. I want it to be, I want to hear the clarity in it. That's what I wanted on my speaker. But if not, I'm going to continue with my positive message because I want you all to hear it and be encouraged by it, uplifted, and inspired, especially today on Friday. And so I'm going to go to that again. I guess to say you shouldn't have changed your stuff yesterday. You turned the blue speaker off. Let me see if it's going to work. No, it's not. And so I will have to check later to see why that is. Why isn't it wanting to come on did? Something did. One of my speakers said, okay, I got your back. So I'm going to turn on this positive message again. Going to play now. And I don't know why it's not. This is very weird that it's not playing, but it's on. I don't know why it's not playing. Okay, so, but I'm going to continue with the positive message for today. And so I'm going to say, turn the lights on. Turn your lights on. Turn your lights on. It's part of the do's and the don't list. This is a do. Turn your light on and stay fabulous, classy and fabulous in all you're doing. Stay classy and fabulous and chic for the rest of 2026 and ongoing. Stay classy, fabulous, and chic, positively and beautiful. So I'm gonna go over to the don't. I'm gonna say, don't be fake. Just be yourself. Be authentic. Be real. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Like mysteriously and suspicious. Because when you're there, that runs people away, and people looking like, what is this really about? This doesn't even look real. It doesn't even look authentic, and it does not even look like something, we should be getting into. So I'm going to say, don't be fake, don't be suspicious, don't be a mystery. When you're a mystery, doesn't really be like, uh, they really want to see what's really all this about. You see how my mind, I'm gonna go back and get really huge. It's gonna be sparkly and gold. And if it ain't sparkly, I'm gonna make it sparkly. Because for the sparkly, I believe the positivity, so sparkly, so bright, So I'm gonna go buy me a big magnifying glass so I can see what is really going on. What's really going on? Don't be suspicious, mysterious, and fake. 'Cause you know what the God love inspires. You know, discernment right here will show you every time. And see, I'm the kind of person like if someone send me a picture or I'm on like a video with them, they be like on the video, I'll be all in the background. I'm like, oh, I already know what you look like, and I can hear what you're saying. I'm multitask. I can hear you, but I'll be all in the background. I'll be like, what I want to know is why you got that right there. What are you thinking? And people already be knowing. They already be knowing. They just be waiting for you to say it. So I'm going to say again, the dawns for 2026. DOD, can you help me with my speaker? Still not coming. Let me make sure I got it turned on over here. Speakers today. Okay. Still not coming on. Still not. Okay, so I'm going to go back over to the do's list. The do's is saying, be professional. Get some sleep. Be professional and get some sleep. Because you need sleep in order to move around through the day and look so classy and fabulous and strong. You need your sleep. Now, you got to be ready. You're getting up, you're going, you're moving around. You got to be alert. You got to get some sleep. You don't want to be walking around and sleep. And so, and have some fun. Be kind to others. That is part of the do. Now I'm gonna go with the hate. Don't hate on people. Like don't hate on people when you see them and they looking all classy and fabulous and cute. You know, you can do it too. You can look classy and fabulous and cute yourself. You can do that and positively and beautiful. Don't hate on others. Lying. That's part of the don't. Don't lie, because you know what? Them lies are going to catch up with you. And it might just be the most time that you're not expecting it. So I thought I'd come to my platform as encouraging and uplifting someone. If this positive message has reached just one person, then I always said this even back in my younger years, way, 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 way back there somewhere. That is, I have accomplished my mission. Then, with someone, then my mission has already been accomplished. Don't be mean, mean and frowning up and mean. You want to keep that glow to your face. You want to keep that glow to your face. And, with you keeping that glow to your face and smiling and laughing, it can be contagious. Where's my cup? Where's my cup? So you want to keep that glow to your face. May the smile be so contagious that it's coming from me to you. I can get some water and drink some water. I love my water. Excuse me. Whew. Mm. When it make you do that, hold on. Mm. When you say you know it's good. When you say and so I want to say help. No, I'm gonna pass that one. I'm gonna say okay. Love yourself. Love yourself. said, I need to really think about this. But ain't nobody giving me time so I can think. I got a lot of stuff I need to think about. Ain't nobody giving me time so I can think. I'm going to say this to you. If ain't nobody giving you time so you can think, go to the bathroom. Lock the door. So you keep a lot of people in your house, your staff, anybody. Go to your bathroom so you can think. You know ain't nobody coming up in there. You know ain't nobody coming up in that bathroom when you up in there and you can think, reflect, take your pad in there with you. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. I'm coming to my platform. I'm speaking to people all the time. Even when I off the camera. And I'm like, say, I believe I could say this to this person to help them, to help them. It's one of my clients. Let me write this down. I don't want to put it in my phone all the time. And I know if I don't write it down, I'm going to forget. And when you're a writer, you have to do that. I'm going to say, if you got some things that you want to think about, go in your bathroom and you can think, lock the door, lock the door, ain't nobody coming in there. Buy you a do not disturb sign. BHAP, UDIDARE. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a positively and beautiful Friday to you. Thank you so much for your positive and beautiful emoji trophies in the chat. I still got my key right here. Here's my key. I'm gonna lock those up too. So here's my key. Here's my key. I'm gonna lock it. I'll lock them all up. So again, I'm gonna say, you know what? Don't be mean. Don't be mean. I think I already said that. Don't be mean. You just got some things you got on your mind. Go to your bathroom, lock your bathroom door, and think about it. Don't have hidden motives. Don't have hidden motives. As for this positive message for today, this positive message for today is the do's and don'ts. The positively beautiful do's and don'ts for 2026. I'm going to say for the rest of 2026 and ongoing. So I'm going to say, so those shenanigans and subliminal messages, take them, ball them up. Think of all the shenanigans and subliminal messages that you might want to say or do to others. Write them on a piece of paper, ball it up, and throw it in your trash can. Don't just throw it in your trash can. Put it in your trash can. Empty your trash can. Put it in the garbage and make sure the garbage people come and pick it up and take it away from you. And so I'm going to go back over to my do's list, which is, leave people alone. I'm going to say that. Leave people alone. Leave them alone. Why am I saying that? Sometimes people don't even want to be bothered. You might be smiling at them, laughing, trying to compliment me, but compliment them. I'm going to say compliment them, and they don't really want to be bothered with you. So, if you smile at them, if you smiling at them, you know, and they just looking like they don't want to be bothered, you say, wow, I hope they had a good day. But just leave people alone in their space because you don't want that negative energy or whatever kind of energy that they might have to rub off on you. Let them be. They will come around to it. If they want to share with you what's really going on with them, they will do that on their own. But as far as bother people, I say leave people alone in their own in their own space. And so I'm gonna say, you know, put be authentic. I think I already said authentic. Read the Bible for me. For me now. If y'all don't want to skip over that, go ahead. But how dare me? I would not dare not say, read the Bible. If you need some clarity onto what is really going on in life, read the Bible. Read the Bible. You might just find out what's really going on and what it is that you need to do as far as keeping yourselves together. So I'm going to go over to the don't list. Don't be rude. Don't gossip about others. Don't be a catfish. Don't be a catfish. Don't embarrass others on purpose. You know, if you see something with someone, especially if they're one of your loved ones or your friends or something, you see something, don't try to embarrass them in front of others. Pull them over to the side or maybe send them a text and say, you know what? You might want to check something on you, or maybe you shouldn't say that. That's not the correct thing to say. I just want to tell you, maybe you shouldn't go in that direction. Don't try to blast them out in front of others and embarrass them. And then the whole time you say, "Oh, I'm your friend," but you're laughing. You're laughing when those other people says laughing. That ain't funny, and that to me is not a friend. And so I'm going to say, as far as on the don't list, you know, don't mind other people's business. They ain't all that important. You have your own business. So I'm going to say, you on the do list. You have your own business, and you are just as well as important. You know, when God made us, He made us all out of love. And so, you know, we should be showing each other love and doing all that stuff on the don't list is most definitely not a way of showing love. So I'm going to say, you know, of course, having God's love inside of you, you know, with all of that, you're going to be cute. You're going to have the strength. You're going to be fabulous and classy. You know, you read in your capital Bible. As for me, God, you're going to be nice. Well, all of that, if we put God first, we keep God first. Don't be sad as far as the don't list. Don't doubt yourself. Don't not love. And for me, it is God love. God love that inspires us each and every moment of our lives to continue to do what we are doing each and every moment of our life. I'm going to say, I believe that I have broken down this positive message. I believe I love my magnifying glass because I can see everything now. If I didn't have this magnifying glass, I could see, but then, you know, with the lights and all and my shades, it's kind of like blur, kind of like, but I can see it. So let me make sure that I got everything. Because you know, this positive message is for your encouragement, your early morning encouragement, motivation to get your day started. And so, yes, I do believe that I have broken it down. I want to thank you all so much for coming over to join me. Look, I can see my vision with this magnifying glass. And I see the time. And okay. So, I'm going to buy me like 3 more magnifying glasses. I hope they have it in different colors. And so, I want to say to you all, thank you so much for coming over to join me today on March 7th. I love 7, 2026. don't know what's wrong with my speakers. So I'm gonna try something. Let me see something. Let me try something. I'm gonna go back to my special thank yous. PPING. I'll say thank you to the producers who continue to produce these beautiful melodies and music for my singles and albums. I want to say thank you so much to my recording music engineers that mix and master all of the music for my singles and albums. I want to say thank you so much to my distribution company for all of your continued support and your help. I want to say thank you so much to those of you who continue to download and stream my positive messages over music. You know, you create those positively and beautiful TikTok videos to my positive messages over music. I want to say thank you all so much to the amazing geniuses, leaders and legends. You know who you are. That is including each and every person. They get up every day and they are leading their own way in their paths and journeys for others also, not just yourself, but for others also. I want to thank you all who continue to pave the way for up and coming artists and all. I want to thank you all that are in the chat. Yeah, in the chat today. If you just stopped by to visit, or if you're still here, you know, I thank you so much for joining in with me, viewing and watching, subscribing. If you have subscribed, I thank you so much for subscribing. But to the greatest one of all, G-O-D. G-O-D, for it is your love who continues to inspire us all. Each and every moment of our lives, even right down to this moment. So I am now going to be in the process of closing out. I would say, you know, I don't even know what's wrong with my speakers up in here. I don't know. I'll check it out right after this live, you know, right after this live. I will check it out and see what is going on. Let me make sure it wasn't anyone in here turning it down. I don't know. So, but I'll check it out. I'm not going to, you know, too much focus on that. That's not as important as what I am doing right now. And so, I just want to say to you, you know, when I come into my space and I'm doing my positive message over music, that is what it is about. That is what it's about. It's not about my hair. You know, I do all that. I'm not coming in here and say, oh, I want to make sure my hair is together. I did all of that before I came in here. It's not even about, I wonder, you know, my nails. And no, it's not about none of that. It's not about that. It's about doing exactly what it is that I'm supposed to be doing in this space. I thank you all so much for your positive and beautiful emojis in the chat. But that is what it is about when I come into this space. And so, you know, I have to, you know, utilize what I have. I don't know what's wrong with these speakers. So, but I am going to use my phone. I'm going to leave you all with the positive message that I will always leave you all with on these YouTube streets, my YouTube neighbors. And you know, I want to say, rain or shine consistently, I'm here. Rain or shine consistently, I am here. Meaning I'll be right back Monday morning for the positive message for today. Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. Your early motivation and encouragement to get your day started. Beginning at 6:30 in the morning to 6:55 a.m. Pending on my schedule, I just may go over. But for the, you know, my therapeutic rehearsal sessions, I'll be right back here tonight. For me, it'll be night. You know, beginning at 6:30 to or 7 o'clock p.m. a.m. I'll be right back. 7 days a week. So I'm going to go to the positive message over music that I will always leave you all with. And it is, let me go to that and find it. And it is, of course, it is going to be when I find it. And here it is. I'm so glad I found it. There it is. Positive love, positive love, positive love, positive love, positive love, positive love. You and me love, you and me love. Okay. That's the best I can do with the volume on this phone. I don't know what's wrong with my speakers. Okay, it's a little bit more louder. Okay, we can get it right here. So I'm going to say, you know what? Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Book me a Tavia Gold Star. Book me a Tavia Gold Star. I want to say like, share, and comment. Look at this cricket. I don't know. Like, share, and comment. Like, share, and comment. Like me and hit the thumbs up. Share me and share this YouTube video with someone. This YouTube channel, this YouTube live. Maybe it's coming up in conversations. You just never know who you may be helping out. I want to say comment. Do comment. Because I will check your comments and I will reply back to your comments. I'm going to say if you have subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing. I'm going to say hit the alert bell for notifications. Hit the alert bell for notifications. I might just be doing a pop-up live or a pop-up video. I say you all hit the alert bell for notifications. It should most definitely notify you when I am uploading a video. I want to say to you all, you know what? Go on and tell somebody. I tell you the Gold Star said, you know what? All is welcome. It don't matter who you are. All is welcome. I tell you Gold Star said, go on and do more dancing, smiling, laughing, singing, but most of all, love. Have a positively and beautiful and safe weekend